Good now.
What did you just do?
I shoved a thumb up my ass to try to straighten out my shit. I'm good.
What are you, a fucking cuck?
Well. That's how you start that.
I was trying to figure out how I was going to throw that in there.
Oh, shit. I'm your only friend.
Oh, God, I really wish you wasn't. My only friend? Oh, God, I really need to reevaluate my life. Welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Manny McDouche.
And I'm Clayton Keck.
And email us at yourstoriesdpoyd@gmail.com. Is Keck a fucking cuck? I mean, I want to know your thoughts.
I would also like to know, because I'm a little lost in my life right now. If I'm a cook, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing,
Somebody
I'm even failing at
save me from this cook.
Oh my God.
This is going so off the rails already.
So fast.
Oh,
man,
God.
it's good. It's good to be back in the studio, man. This is only, our third recording at this point back in the studio.
Oh, God, I'm not even sure at this point. It feels like 10. It feels like 10. We did 2 weeks in a row. At first, I wanted us to do 3, but then the third week, something happened. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't feel like recording this week. And then, now we're back in here again. Apparently today, we're doing 3 episodes today. So
triple booked.
Oh, yeah. I want to come.
Oh. Get this started already.
Come counter.
Yes, come counter. Presented to you by the fabulous Breezy Van Buren.
And apparently my alarm clock.
I don't know why it's labeled that way, because that's not how it was labeled when I got it. Look, it even says right there, online counter. I don't fucking understand.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's myalarmclock.com or something. I don't fucking know. But hey, we got we got the cum counter.
Yeah, and it's official. We have
add 3 more to that.
You are correct, sir.
At least 3 more, or make it 4 for the cum counter.
No, there's 5 right there.
There we go.
This goddamn cum counter is just racking it up already.
Hell yeah.
Hey, and you know what else might make you cum? And maybe somebody in the audience, I don't know, but this guy that we're going to talk about today.
All right, yeah, we got, I was going to say a heavy hitter, but I really don't know a lot about this dude, so we going to learn today.
I will say you're not far off.
I'm not far on either.
Hey, heavy hitter works.
Far on. What the fuck, dude? It's like, far on, dude. What the fuck? It's like, you know what? Go back where you came from. You don't belong in the region.
Even Canada would be like, we don't accept them.
Like, well, how do you pronounce your Zeds? Like, what the fuck is a Zed? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my country.
So yeah, the guy we are talking about today is definitely, he is a brutal man. He is, all right, we're doing this. We're going into it. All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
This man confessed to 49 victims. He was charged with 27 victims. And he was convicted of only 6 victims. He is known as the Butcher. He is known as the Pig Farmer Killer. He is known as Robert Piece of Shit Pickton. Yes, sir. Robert Pickton.
Wow, that literally ended up being perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, you know what?
Good.
Loved it.
Like, honestly, I didn't think it was going to end that abruptly the way that it did, but it did.
It was pretty abrupt.
Okay. So we now know for the future, keep it to like 3 sentences.
Yes, but hey, I made it work, so it's fine.
Yeah, the biggest run-on sentence ever.
Robert Pickton. It doesn't matter. But no, you are right. I mean, he is actually Canadian, and I did say that on purpose. Because it's Canada. Who gives a fuck?
That's for only those of you that listens to the Greg Proof Smartest Man in the World podcast.
Yes,
If
you get another one.
Because that's the only reason, because you got that from me, I think.
Well, I also heard the podcast because of you, so it works in both scenarios.
Yeah, so I'm double right.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh God, I'm really missing that Remy right now.
Oh, man. Pickton was born on October 24th, 1949 in Coquitlam, British Columbia, to parents Leonard Francis Pickton, 1886 to 1977, and Louise Helen Pickton, or I want to say it's Helene. I think it is Helene Pickton, 1912 to 1979. Pickton was born into a family of pig farmers. The family farm was in Port Coquitlam. Thank God I only put that in there a couple times.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, fuck that name.
It's got to be French. Gotta be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. This is right around the French-Canadian border here, which is about 17 miles east of Vancouver.
French and Canada do not border each other. What the fuck, dude? Did you really think that I was going to let that go? Come on, you should have known.
I knew you weren't going to. I'm just trying to work past it. You're just not letting it happen.
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, God. Thank God Greg Proops is never going to listen to this podcast.
If he does, Greg
I'm
Proops,
sorry.
you're welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Still a fan. Would still love to meet you.
You know what? I would like to meet you one-on-one without this fool. And I'm on board.
Yeah, shots fired.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Which is about 17 miles.
Thank you, sir. 17 miles east of Vancouver. Pickton had... God damn it. God, now I'm dying. Pickton had an older sister and a younger brother. His sister's name was Lydia Louise Pickton.
Wow, you read that wrong.
Oh, I did. It's Linda. Yep, that happened. Linda.
That is exactly why we do not let him smoke before a podcast when he's doing a deep dive.
Yep, and he failed.
Can't let it happen.
He failed. Linda Louise Pickton. His little brother's name was David Francis Pickton.
Francis.
Hey, we got a Francis coming in.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Count it.
Oh.
Count it.
Yes. Good call, sir, because I even said it and missed it at the same time.
Yeah, now that was a good come.
Yeah. You know what? Just because you called me out on it, he decided me, I'm going to come.
Wow. All right.
So, David Francis Pickton was his younger brother's name. At an early age, Linda was sent to live with relatives in Vancouver because her parents didn't think raising her on a pig farm would be ideal for her.
Okay.
I know plenty of girls that grew up on farms and they were fucking fine.
Were they pig farms?
No, but a farm's a fucking farm for real. I mean, you still get dirty, you still get messy, no matter what kind of farm it is. You're working hard on it. There's no doubt about it. You're doing shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're
working
digging
hard,
holes
all right.
for fucking fencing. You're fucking, if you're fucking working crops, you're digging some fucking trenches for that. I mean.
Also, being around like the 40s or so, she would have been in the house.
Yeah,
mostly.
well, yeah.
Like with it being pigs, unless there were like cows and like milking need to be done. But for the most part, that fucking girl would have been in the house. Like, you get in there and wash my clothes.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be fucking plucking chickens and prepping dinner with livestock. So, no, honestly, that's for real back then.
No, I was thinking of something for not Family Guy, Robot Chicken.
Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about. That's great. But at any rate, I've known plenty of women that were raised on farms, and again, it doesn't really matter what kind of farm. All farm work is hard work. There's no doubt about it.
Do I have to? Yes, you Khrushchev. Somebody said Khrushchev?
That was a Jewish farm.
Wow. Okay.
Oh man, but yeah, so I don't think I agree with the parents on this decision because of their reasoning. I don't know. To me, that's not okay.
Well, what did the boys do?
The boys, however, worked on the farm from an early age. When it came to which parent was more feared by the boys, though it was noteworthy that their father was abusive, very fucking abusive from what I've seen, it was still said their mother was overwhelmingly demanding, especially...
You get your ass out there and you fucking slit that pig's throat. Right now. Get your ass out there.
But
boy, don't make me go get a goddamn switch.
Mom, I'm going to go get your dad. I'll be there in a minute.
Like, you go slice that pig's throat.
Oh, man. She was overwhelmingly demanding, especially when it came to working on the farm. The farm came before... You know what? Let me update this.
Oh, yep, I missed it.
There was 2 of them,
okay.
and I caught it.
Oh, yeah. The farm came.
Yes.
I got to do it again.
This motherfucker.
All right. Now we got to get past this because then we're just going to keep hitting that counter over and over again.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was before their boys' hygiene.
Yeah, their hygiene was terrible.
It was before their schooling.
Well, that's not surprising.
No,
it's a farm in the 40s.
I think even modern day farms, most of those parents are still worried about the kids getting good grades. This mom and dad, really, they were just like, that shit doesn't matter. Dude, you'll be here for the rest of your fucking life.
Dude, late 40s, early 50s on a farm. Yeah, them kids wasn't getting no. Especially like, let's say, like how it is in Indiana. Like you have like vast distances between farms in the center of the fucking state. Yeah, like something like that in the late 40s, early 50s. Oh yeah, them kids wasn't getting no fucking education.
I mean, those are some huge ass fields at that point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're talking miles of fields.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, the farm was even above anything the boys had going on at all. So yeah, literally no life.
Sent to school in unwashed clothes.
Yes, the boys were often sent to school in unwashed clothes, reeking of manure, which obviously other classmates gave them nicknames such as Stinky Piggy Brothers.
Stinky Piggy, Stinky Piggy.
Yeah. Pickton struggled in school. Surprise. And after he failed the second grade, he was put into special classes.
Hey, little boy. We're going to have to send you to the special classes.
Oh, man.
That's going to be okay. We're going to treat you nice and good.
The other students, however.
We're going to treat them like shit.
They're going to treat him like shit.
Hey, we're going to treat them the way you smell. And they're going to treat you the way you smell.
Oh, it just is a vicious circle. Which I'm sure did not help the ridicule that Pickton endured. That's for sure. Pickton, 12 at this time, had begun to raise a young calf. 2 weeks into it, Pickton couldn't find his calf when he got home from school, and it wasn't where he left it. He went and talked to his mom, who told him to check the barn. And when he did, he found it slaughtered. Some have speculated this may have been the moment that turned him into a killer. Maybe. Others think it might have just been his upbringing in general, and I kind of think it might be a mixture.
A mixture of both, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's, for a young kid, that's a traumatic event to find what you consider family, consider your pet. Now you see it all butchered, just fucking cut all to hell.
Like, is it dead? Can we eat it? No, it's not dead.
I think now you're describing Hannibal's.
Now it's dead. Now we can eat it.
How can I not give that one to you? Still saying you're fucking. Oh, you're describing Hannibal's childhood now. No, son, your mother's not dead yet. Oh, wait, never mind. There she goes.
Now she is. Oops. Bye-bye.
It's okay. We got dinner for like a month now. Pickton dropped out of school in 1963 and began working as a meat cutter, otherwise known as a butcher.
By the way, 63, 16 years old?
Yes.
Roughly?
Yes.
15, 16, somewhere in that age.
Actually, yeah, I think 15. I think you're right on 15. Yep. He worked as a butcher for nearly 7 years before he went to work on the family farm for full time.
I told you slicing those pigs' throats would be able to get you a good job in the future.
And now you're good at it. Oh, man. But in 1978 and again in 1979, the Pickton's parents passed away, leaving the boys the pig farm.
Oh, I get to slice as many pigs' throats as I can, as I want now.
You know, that was probably what David was thinking, and I'm pretty sure that's not what he was thinking.
Slice here, slice there. I'm slicing up their balls.
Well, what are you doing? That's not a pig. I'm practicing.
Yeah, practicing for the real thing. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Off the rails.
Doesn't take long. Pickton began selling some parts of the land from their farm, and he racked up quite a bit out of this. 5.1 or 5.16 million. Wow.
You could have said 5.16. That would have fine.
I doubted myself on that one.
Well, Gar Rhiness.
Fair enough. Bill. Oh, man. So another thing I'm going to tell you, the story does bounce back and forth a lot. Like, this is a little later on, but it does all keep bouncing back and forth. And it's with everything I looked at for resources, it all just, the story was everywhere and every source that I looked at. So it was hard to kind of get a grasp, and this already took a lot of time. I didn't want to take any longer to get the story out. But
yeah, just a second ago, you had a hard time getting the grasp too. I mean, I'm not sure what you was trying to grab, but you looked like you were trying to stroke something.
You know, we're talking about farm work. I was just milking a cow, in case you were wondering.
Oh, no, yeah, you were milking the male cow.
Well, yeah. You know, the bulls do make the best milk.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, his cock.
I almost feel like we should add that to the cum counter.
Oh, we got to now. You know what that gets to?
It does now.
It deserved it. Bill Hiscox, love the name, buddy, who worked on the farm, called it a creepy-looking place that was patrolled by a 600-pound boar. He also described Pickton as a pretty quiet guy.
He thought he was pretty? Oh, that's cool.
Must have been the hair and the beard. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He had like the Hulk Hogan hairstyle.
I don't know what it is, but there's just something about you.
No wonder his name was Hiscox.
Off the rails. Off the fucking rails.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, God.
He was a hard person to chat with. And I can imagine.
Jesus Christ.
Hiscox also stated, God damn it, the way that's in there. Pickton would occasionally have some bizarre behavior, though there was nothing that would suggest drug use, and it was still enough to draw a lot of attention to him. Okay. And I bet. I mean, the guy just looking at a picture of him, and you're like, yeah, that guy's definitely a fucking weird motherfucker. Just looking at a picture of him.
Well, people say the same thing about me.
And then you got me to confirm it.
Yeah. And then they hear the sound. Then they hear this voice come out of a black man with facial hair and his hair braided, then they really don't. Then there's like, wait, are you real? Is this a dream? Like, do black people come in this model?
Oh, gotta add another one.
Yes.
For those of you counting, we are now up to 17 comes.
18.
Yes, 18. We are getting somewhere.
Jesus Christ. This is really gonna be a thing from now on. And you know what? I'm on board.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, gotta.
Dude, I hope I still have that fucking hand counter, because then every time it's just
smack. Yes.
Smack.
Dude, I always wish that we would have went with that, because this whole trying to go back and forth thing, I wish I could keep it on the screen. There's got to be a way. I'm going to have to figure this out. There's got to be a way.
No, it's with the programs and whatnot. So yeah.
And my laptop just forced me into another update I didn't want to do, so that update might have fucked me to begin with.
No Vaseline.
And I didn't come.
Like, there's just something about you. I just can't quite put my finger in it.
We'll try to lube it up and maybe it'll work. In 1990, the Pickton brothers opened a bar on their property named the Piggy Palace.
Wow.
What a fucking fitting name.
What an awful name.
I would have hated to hear the names of some of their in-house special drinks.
Oh, God. The piggy in the blanket.
It's literally just a shot glass with vodka and a hot dog in it.
Dude, oh, my God. The CFP, the Country Fried Piggy.
Oh my God!
Yes, it's like we need two CFPs, please. The Country Fried Piggy, guaranteed. The Country Fried Piggy.
Yeah. Dude, knowing how stupid Robert Pickton actually was, he probably made a drink.
Oh my God.
God damn it, dude. Called the Slaughterhouse. He gives you a shot of whiskey and then just punches you in the face right after.
or a slap.
No, I can see him punching you.
Yeah, but you know what? Nope, not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Let's just keep going. But still, I'm like, dude, you know what? I swear I would. Depending on how it was cut, I would for sure try a Country Fried Piggy. Because, like, honestly, like, think of like a spiral ham, but like not the thinner pieces, just like a little bit thicker, maybe like a half inch thick or something.
Yeah.
The same size as a country fried steak.
Yeah. Okay.
But pork, dude. I think that would be fucking tasty. But is this gonna have
gravy or no gravy?
Oh, what color's the gravy?
Well, I would think with something like pork. I would think of brown gravy, probably.
Yes. Then for sure, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, okay. Not the button I intended to hit, but we're leaving it.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. So, yeah, the Piggy Palace is where Robert often hosted parties. These parties attracted political and economic, I almost fucked it up, I fixed it, elites of the lower mainland, as well as the Hells Angels.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I guess they were big out there. Who knew? I didn't actually know that.
No, 90s, yeah.
Yeah, well, out in Canada, though, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was not aware they were a presence out there at all.
Oh, yeah.
So, good doing this, I learned that. It was also around this time.
Hells Angels are everywhere.
Well, yeah, I definitely know there are some out in like Germany and shit. I just didn't know Canada.
Well, you know what? I think there's only one exception. There's one city that they're not in, and it's in the region. And I'm not gonna say what city that is, only because there's just too many niggas here.
Black Masons.
Hells Angels needs more black people.
Well, they're not going to do that.
No, probably not.
So it was also around this time of the Piggy Palace opening that women from the more seedy side of the area began to vanish. which led to concerns of a serial killer on the loose.
Huh. No kidding.
Well, I'm sure that's exactly what they were saying, because, I mean, it's fucking Canada, so they were more polite about it. They're like, hey, did you hear like 5 women died last week? Huh. No kidding. That's their worried sound.
Well, and then, especially if they were women of color or indigenous Canadians, yeah, they definitely wouldn't. Like, nobody was looking for those women.
Oh, no. The majority of the missing women were drug addicts and prostitutes.
Huh, no kidding.
You're on a fucking roll. The Pickton siblings, including Linda, which nobody really heard much of up to this point, found themselves in court shortly after the Piggy Palace was opened over zoning restrictions.
Okay. Yeah, you just can't throw a business on your fucking property like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was zoned strictly for agriculture.
Yeah.
And they just threw a fucking bar up in the middle of a fucking field like nobody was going to say shit. They did find a loophole, though, as they registered the bar as a non-profit society that intended to coordinate special events. Though the society lost its nonprofit status in January of 2000 for failure to provide mandatory financial statements.
Suckers.
Again, not too bright. They could have had something there.
Would you think it was like being is it a C3 foundation or whatever the fuck that is? It's a C something, but being a nonprofit, every money you take in, every money you spend, they want to see that all that shit.
Definitely, nonprofit, we have to see this shit. They want to
see all that shit.
Oh yeah, dude, if you buy a roll of toilet paper, they're gonna know about it.
Yes, they need to see paperwork on that shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they were not smart, although it did buy them time. And they still got fucked because they bought themselves time to not do anything else about it.
Hey, 10 fucking years. Oh, God. I wonder how much money they had to fucking pay out of that, but I bet it was a lot.
I think it was in there, and I didn't put it in here because I'm just like, I don't want to go into the logistics of that. I just thought it was kind of humorous. I just kind of wanted to bring in how funny.
Oh, that's fucking funny as fuck. It's like you got sued over zoning, huh? No kidding.
You didn't show us proper paperwork. Now you have to close down your business.
Huh? No kidding.
And that's exactly how the brothers sounded too, in unison.
God, I fucking hate you. I find it funny that I got the noise gate, and this is like tech shit that none of y'all probably want to fucking hear, but it's just...
I'm still barely learning it, but...
Yeah, dude, it's surprises to me that I got it set up just right that I can whisper just right.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll still pick up normally. But yet, when I do this...
Still picking it up.
Yeah! What the fuck? It's like it's just loud enough to still make it fucking click. It's like, ain't that a bitch?
It sure is, buddy. Ultimately causing the bar to disband. Soon after...
Almost did it again. Okay, go ahead.
Soon after, an employee of Pickton found several purses that belong... Well, it was also stated several purses, some IDs... And I can't remember. There was a third thing. And this guy really kind of put shit together. But anyways, several persons that belonged to the missing women from the area. And he reported the discovery to the police. In turn, the police did conduct 3 searches of the farm, but found nothing.
What are you, fucking nuts? Yeah. You fuck.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in a certain sense, Robert Pickton was still kind of smart in a way as far as covering up some of the murders. But still very fucking dumb about it because he still fucking got caught for it.
Well, they always eventually get caught.
Yeah, it's called getting cocky. Well, in his case, probably not cocky. He just was stupid.
He was just a cock.
June 1999, police received a tip that stated Pickton had a freezer full of human flesh in his farmhouse. Oh, man, I don't know why, but for some reason, they ignored that altogether.
That's because he wasn't black or a person of color or an indigenous Canadian. So, yeah, of course they ignored it.
I think he was indigenous. Yeah, he was born in Vancouver.
No, I mean, all right, I'm not, you know what I meant, so I'm not going to go there with you.
March 23rd, 1997, Pickton was charged with the attempted murder of a sex worker.
What? No. But he seemed like such a nice guy.
Wendy Lynn Eistetter. I feel like I'm close with that.
Yeah.
Pickton had stabbed her.
Almost 50 years old, by the way. 49 years old, almost 50.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No. He was born in 49, I think.
Wait, let's go back and find out.
Nah, I remember 40-something because it was around the time 49. I got it.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
So,
but still, almost 50 years old, late fucking 40s. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, right. It's time to chill at some point, buddy. You've gotten away with enough at this point.
Well, of course, I've gotten away with it for this long. Why stop now?
Yeah, because there's several early ones, and that's a whole nother part of the problem. When I was doing all this research, I had trouble finding, and there was some resources I could have probably found the answers to, but those are those payable ones. I didn't really have the funds for it. So, I mean, there was a couple early ones that more than a couple early ones. There was a lot of early ones that I didn't really find a lot of information on as far as how he did it, when he did it, blah, blah, blah. There's a spot where I kind of got a whole list of all the women named in his case.
Oh yeah, that's a long list.
Oh, it's a long list. Yeah, we're gonna go over it a little later on here.
Jesus.
Yeah, but yeah.
Is that episode 1 or episode 2?
I believe towards the end of this episode here.
God damn it.
I know.
All right, moving on.
But at any rate, there was a lot of early ones I didn't get to. So Pickton stabbed her several times during an altercation on the farm. Wendy told the police that Pickton handcuffed her, and she only escaped after she disarmed him and stabbed him with his own weapon. While Wendy recovered in one local emergency room, Pickton went to Eagle Ridge Hospital, all the way on the other side, outside of 2 counties, like 2 counties away, other direction, which was in Port Moody, British Columbia.
BC, bitches.
For treatment of his stab wound.
BC, motherfucker, holla.
There was documentation.
BC.
So there was actual documentation showing that he was in fact stabbed by his own weapon. On January 27, 1998, Pickton was released on a $2,000 bond, and the attempted murder charge was put on stay. And what stay means in simple terms, it's basically an indefinite postponement, and the court can lift it at any time and resume the proceedings.
What?
Yes. So they just were like, let's pause this and see how much more you fuck up. And if you don't fuck up, we just won't ever bring it back up. Yeah.
So essentially it's probation without even showing up in court.
Yeah, without having a probation officer, outside of whatever court fees he had for that.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it's not the first time that stay comes into play.
Get the fuck
Which
out of
is
here.
even more fucking ridiculous later on. Even more. The reason for the stay on this case was due to Wendy being a drug addict, and the court didn't think she was fit for trial.
What, somebody can't get sober and be able to go to fucking trial a year, almost a year later? It was.
Thank you.
It was May 97, 98 or whatever, and then it was January the fucking next year. She can't get fucking sober? Seriously?
Right. And that's where I was at when I got to that part. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
You know what? I'm gonna repeat myself. Get the fuck out of here.
And I will give you another one, sir. Because, yeah, that is fucking dumb as shit. And on February 6, 2002, the police conduct another search warrant of the Pickton farm for illegal firearms this time. Both Pickton brothers were arrested, and while they were in custody, police obtained another search warrant after seeing some, quote-unquote, unsettling things.
What the fuck does that mean?
They did not specify.
It's like, some unsettling. Like, I mean, can you elaborate a little bit more on that? I mean, for real, what is unsettling? I mean, to someone like me who have a gag reflex, seeing fucking shit on the fucking goddamn floor, like literal fucking poop, it would be unsettling.
Yes, sir.
If I walked in somebody's fucking house and I walked in their fucking living room and I saw a fucking lump of fucking goddamn shit on the floor, I'm like, that's fucking unsettling.
Around. That's for damn sure.
Right. It's like, yo, somebody go get that goddamn rookie in here. I ain't doing that shit.
Oh, absolutely. If I'm on the case, I could be like, nope, you can just take me out, coach.
Yep.
I'm not dealing with that.
Unfucking settling.
Yeah, they did not specify what unsettling meant in this case.
It's like something unsettling. Huh, no kidding.
I mean, it could have been a fucking babbling old person for all we know.
Yeah.
This time, they were searching the farm for any evidence of the missing women from the surrounding area. There was some personal items found that belonged to some of the women they were looking for.
So is that the unsettling part? Because I think, I think that's good elaboration right there.
It would have been better than just leaving it at unsettling.
Unsettling, right.
Yeah, absolutely. The next day, Pickton was charged with a weapons charge. The Pickton brothers were, in fact, released, and Robert Pickton was put under police surveillance.
What a shock.
So Canada is a place to go to commit crimes, apparently, if you want to keep getting released. Because they are not tough on crime, apparently.
not tough enough.
Very much so. On February 22nd, 2002, Pickton was yet again arrested.
What?
Yes. This time for 2 counts of first-degree murder for the deaths of Serena Abotsway and Mona Wilson.
All right.
So now we're
getting motherfuckers.
Now we're getting into some more depths of his trouble. And from here, they just kept coming because April 2nd, 3 more charges. Oh,
click it.
Very good call.
Click
very good call. Oh, my God. We are up to 20. Oh man, we're getting up there.
I almost said it again, but no, let's keep this going.
Yeah,
because we're gonna start clicking that bad boy like crazy when it comes to the end of this.
Yeah, I'm sure we are. Oh yeah, April 2nd, 3 more charges were added for the murders of Jacqueline McDonald, Diane Rock, and Heather Bottomley. Was she trans?
Bottomley? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
April 9th. That's such a fucking shitty joke.
What?
Oh, man. I'm just critiquing my own shitty joke, man.
No, I mean, with the L-E-Y, it could be bottom leg.
That's not at all what I was talking about. So
okay. All right, so we're still...
April 9th.
Yep, yes. Yes, sir.
6th and 7th victims was added for Andrea Josbury and Brenda Wolf. September 20th, Georgina Papin, Patricia Johnson, Helen Hallmark, and Jennifer Ferminger. I don't know. That one, Ferminger, that seems all right to me.
Just say, hey, before you leave, make sure you Ferminger me. Knuckle deep this time. Knuckle deep.
October 3rd, 4 more were added with Heather Chinnock, Tanya Hollick, Sherry Irving, and Inga Hall. May 26, 2005.
Wait, so this is like three, somebody like damn near 2-3 years later?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they got all this time to look now, you know what I mean?
God.
So, May 26, 2005, 12 more added. Kara Ellis, Andrea Borhaven, Deborah Lynn Jones, Marnie Fry, Tiffany Drew, Carrie Koski, Sarah DeVries. I feel like Fries.
I feel like Vries.
All right.
Yeah.
Cynthia Felix, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angela Jardine.
Or Hardine.
Ooh, no, hard J.
A heart? What? Nope. I saw that look. That was all I needed to see.
Wendy Crawford, Diane Melnick, and Jane Doe.
Got your Jane Doe right here. Have you seen the autopsy of Jane Doe?
I haven't. That's a great fucking movie.
Fucking absolutely amazing.
And dude,
movie.
honestly, when I first seen it, I'm like, this is gonna be terrible. What can you do with just a dead body laying there? Oh.
Yeah. It's like you got this gorgeous ass fucking model laying naked on this fucking autopsy
nice
table
too, by the way.
Yeah, and it's like, well, where do we go from here? It's like, oh, okay.
That movie will surprise you.
Yes, very much so. Great movie.
So which these or for those of you counting, brings the total to 27 victims at this point.
27 pendejos. 27 personas muerte, or no, gente muerte. There you go.
Hey, that was still closer to my English version. The police began excavating the farm in early 2003, which ran through to November of 2003. This process had an estimated cost of $70 million by the end of 2003.
Which in today's money is probably like 120. Maybe 150.
Actually, I wanted to put this in because I did look it up, and it was actually 118.
118?
Yes.
What was my first? Was it 120?
It was.
Oh, that was really close.
Oh yeah, you were real close.
I'm not proud of it.
Got lucky.
I really did.
Yeah. All the buildings have been demolished except for one small barn. The forensics aspect of the investigation proved difficult because the bodies were either left outside to decompose or just fed to the pigs.
I told you that he was going to be good at fucking slicing those pigs' throats.
And so with this in mind, there was obviously difficulties to say the least. Now, I will say, I think I did mention this a little later on, but there's another fucking thing said about this. He was he was also grinding up meat and like selling meat to like neighbors and people in his community, and he was literally putting in human flesh with the pork or whatever he was actually mixing that day.
I bet you that was some good eating. I bet you that was some good dude. I bet you that was the best pork that they ever fucking had too.
Yeah, hey, this pork chop's good. Yeah, that was Ronnie.
Like, man, like after that, like, man, pork never just tastes the same after that. Right. I bet it fucking did, dude.
Quality really went down. Ever since Pickton left, I just can't get a good pork chop no more. No.
I had to move on to lamb.
In March of 2004, there was a statement. Oh, yep. That's where I was just going. I was just talking about that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little later on than what it was.
Yeah, sometimes you should just keep reading.
As much as you're right, I don't want to dignify that. Forensics also ran a test on the clothes and rubber boots that Pickton was wearing at the time. Yeah, they were rubber. You're right.
Rubber.
Mm-hmm. Rubber. For all that coming.
Maybe, baby.
They ran DNA on the clothes and rubber boots he was wearing the day he got arrested, which showed DNA of two women, Andrea Borhaven and Kara Ellis.
Two women that you didn't mention before.
Exactly. Because these are women they didn't know about till now.
Right.
Pickton's trial, Jesus Christ. Trial
of Latter-day Saints, LDS, come holla at us. Your stories, DPOID
You
at
know all they're
gmail.com.
gonna do is-
If you're in the region, holla at us. I want to know if there are any LDS members in the region. For real. I really want to know.
And does our show piss you off? Because I kind
Probably-
of hope it does.
Probably does now.
Yeah,
only-
they're like, now that you mention it.
It's probably really only because whenever anybody says Jesus Christ, I say Latter-day Saints every fucking time.
And every time they're like, hey, don't rope us into this shit.
Do I blame them?
No.
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah. So Pickton's trial began on January 30th, 2006.
Been in jail for 3-4 years at this
Oh,
point.
yeah. They have not let him go this time. In which he pled not guilty to 27 charges of first-degree murder.
I didn't do that shit. I don't care what you saw. I don't care what you thought you found. I didn't do none of that.
Nah, I feel like he should have fed more of those to the pigs.
My sister-in-law did that shit. Yeah. But you don't have a sister-in-law. She did that shit.
Prove I didn't. Prove I didn't have a sister-in-law. Sir, your brother's gay.
Is he though?
I have no idea. Oh, man. March 17th, one charge was dropped due to serious lack of evidence. And on August 9th, the court decided to group the charges into two groups. Now, this is something that really fucks me up because, yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Okay.
So, a group of 6 and a group of 20. That's how they broke this up.
Okay.
The group of 6 are the counts they proceeded on, while the group of 20 were stayed.
What?
Yes, which was a decision that was never fully made public as to why, though there was still a half-ass explanation, which was this.
Wait. Okay. I think I got this one. All right. The explanation goes, I'm a judge and I don't owe you an explanation.
Hey, you forgot. I'm a white Canadian judge.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I think it works.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
You might be close, though. By trying all 26 counts, it would have been an unreasonable burden on the jury since the trial could have lasted up to 2 years and would have increased the chance of a mistrial. I feel like that's just them saying they didn't have that much faith in the jury they picked.
Well, they already spent $70 million digging up his fucking property. So
Yeah, I mean, there is the financial aspect of it, too, which I did not take into consideration. But my reasoning was like, are you just saying you don't have enough faith in these people to make a correct fucking judgment? Is that what you're saying?
To be honest, if it would be anything like here, more than likely the biggest problem would have been they would have been straight up sequestered for 2 years. Like with no access to fucking media and outside fucking world. Yeah. I think that's just my opinion. But
Yeah, no, again, I mean,
that's fucking crazy.
I still feel like even if you're going to section it off like that.
If you get off on these 6, you'll be able to walk free, buddy. And these other 20, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, once you kill a couple more dozen.
We'll come back to those.
That's what's crazy to me, man, because like literally, why wouldn't they have threw more than 6 on him? Like, I mean, for real. You're going to fucking let him basically legally get away with 20 extra.
Yeah, I mean, you could do 13 and 13. Or,
Yeah.
you know what? Break it down into, let's see. I'm trying to divide it by 4 now, and it's not really working for me. So let's say, I mean, even if you're doing it in sections of 5 and one is a 6, then yeah. Well, I can see that that would make even more sense.
Okay, well, I do want you to try to remember Andrea Borhaven and Kara Ellis.
Okay.
Because what I'm about to tell you now, we're going to go into the 6 counts that they were going to go ahead and try him for. Yes, sir. January 22nd, 2007, the official trial for the 6 counts of first-degree murder began for Marnie Lee Ann Fry, Serena Abatswe, Mona Lee Wilson, which, by the way, I forgot, I did add the ages, Marnie Lee Ann Fry was 24. Serena Abotsway was 29. Mona Lee Wilson was 26. Andrea Josbury was 22.
Finally, an adult.
Brenda Ann Wolf, 32.
Oh, that adult. I thought you said her name was me. I heard the 2 and thought that it was her. So 32, yes, finally an adult.
And Georgina Faith Papin,
Man,
24.
All of them had their lives ahead of them.
Now, keep in mind, the 2, they actually had fucking evidence that something was not right with, that was missing, what they could probably go ahead and say he killed. Neither one of them 2 were on that list that he was getting sentenced for.
Yeah, Carrie and the other one.
Yes, and those names were. Oh, I think I went too far.
Yeah,
Andrea Borhaven and Kara Ellis. Those 2, he actually had blood on him from these women, and they did not put them on the list. Crazy to me. It really is.
It's not what it looks like.
They were on their period, sir. Like both of them at the same time.
No, I just got over here. I was just slaughtering a pig. It's not what it looks like.
Not my fault. My pig ate them. During the early stages of the trial.
Oh, there were early stages? Jesus.
This is going to be a good spot for us to end this on because you're going to like the end of this one.
During
the early stages of the trial details of the investigations, that surfaced some of... Trial details of the investigation surfaced, some of which was lab staff had testified that there had been approximately 80 unidentified DNA profiles found. About half of those were male, the other half was female. During the searches of the farm, they found a .357 Magnum ammunition. They found night vision goggles. They found 2 pairs of handcuffs and a syringe with some blue liquid in it. They found some Spanish fly, which for those of you that don't know is an aphrodisiac. And if you don't know what that is, then you got some growing up to do. And a loaded .22 revolver with a dildo over the barrel, which had 1 round fired out of it. Now, let me go into this .22 revolver. In court, Pickton.
Was it? Wait. I just have to ask. Was it a bad dragon dildo?
Oh, I feel like it probably would have helped a little more than what it was. But no, it was not.
Oh my god, dude! Did you ever play? What the fuck was that game? Oh god, Saints Row.
A little bit. I haven't really made it too far in it.
One of the fucking Saints Rows, you actually can fucking beat people with a fucking a dildo.
No shit.
Yes, and it's so fucking crazy because if I remember correctly, it's like a fucking big purple dildo as big as a fucking baseball bat, and you just straight up beat people with it.
No fucking.
Oh my god, this dude said a loaded .22 revolver with a dildo over the barrel.
Yes.
I did not.
And a shot fired.
Hey, I did not see that coming.
Oh, that has to go on there.
Oh, definitely didn't see that one.
Yeah. No, let me go into this, though. Pickton himself admitted that he put this on there to try to make a homemade silencer. And now there was also a gun expert that literally told him and the rest of the court, that dildo ain't gonna silence shit with a fucking .22 revolver. You wasted your time and a dildo.
Yeah.
And that, no joke, this was exactly his words. He said you ruined a dildo.
It's like, dude, you could have used that motherfucker for shove it up your ass, dude, for real. I mean, hey, use a dildo to make yourself come.
Hey. Oh, wait, that did not. Why? What? There we go.
Wow, dude.
Woo. Yeah, I do.
I didn't.
Man, I knew you were gonna enjoy that one for sure.
You're right. That is a perfect ending point.
I thought so too.
Holy shit. Well, at least we still have plenty of time before
Yes.
Before
before that
our
interview.
Guest, before
Yes,
our guest
sir.
gets here.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
yeah, that is the first.
I mean, shit, we can almost crank out a fucking another one.
Oh, dude, I feel
Crank out another one. Yeah, I just got that. Just got it.
by the time we get done with that one, there's gonna be a lot of comes.
Ooh. All right, well.
Hey, what do you got coming for us right now, buddy?
Do you want some cum? I can give you some.
Oh, now you're talking about an aphrodisiac.
No. No. Just straight up black man milk.
Yeah, so Robert Pickton, pretty fucked up dude.
Oh, my.
And Canada let him go way too many times.
Yeah.
Way too many times.
Wow, man. You know what? Like, there was somewhere in there that I think it was the feeding to the pigs that I might have heard in a podcast at some point.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure if I definitely don't know this much of the Robert Pickton story. But
Well,
it probably could have been somebody else that fed somebody the pigs. But I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure there's been a couple. And honestly,
sure.
that's kind of part of it with this guy. Had he been a smarter man, I mean, he had two perfect ways to dispose of these. And I'm not advocating for him or any other serial murder at all. But what I'm saying is, he could have gotten away with this and nobody would have known who the fuck he was. He had a pig farm. He actually butchered meat. You know what I mean? He sold meat to the public. He had at least two ways to dispose of these bodies had he have not kept their shit.
And he had the best pork ever for 12 to 13 years. Everybody loved that pork.
Man, they definitely return customers.
They were coming from far and wide to get that pork.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna get these other three. But all right, that's episode 1 of Pickton.
So you're gonna have to come back and listen to the other half.
Yeah, listen to the next. We might be able to make that work for one episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we made it this many pages for this, so we might be able to make that happen. All right, well, thanks for listening. This is the dumbest podcast on your desk. I'm Manny McDoucherson.
And I'm Clayton Keck.
And you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Audible, and Sirius XM Radio.
We're also coming to you by way of YouTube.
All right. You can come and email us at yourstories@dpoid@gmail.com. Check out the Remy Boys. Check out
Tapping the Keg will be Clayton Keck.
you can email the Remy Boys at RemyBoysVSOP23@gmail.com. You can check them out on Facebook at Mike Remy. We don't have a Facebook yet, but we're working on it. I'm probably going to stop talking about it at this point until we actually, maybe one more episode. Or however many episodes we record today, I'll say for each of these. And then after that, I'll stop talking about it. And, thanks for listening. And we are
out of here.
Coming out.
31.
31. We said come 31 times in this episode.
Now that is 32.